Welcome back. Finally, on our Thursday afternoon, we're meeting up with Nicole Beauregard. She is the Sports Development Coordinator for the City of Kamloops. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Good. We're talking about physical literacy. What does that mean, first of all?
Well, you tell me. What do you think it means? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Being aware of your physical boundaries, your abilities, being confident in doing what you want to do and knowing what it takes to get there?
Yeah, absolutely. It's about the fundamental movement skills. So that's like running, jumping, throwing, catching, but other things like squatting, lifting, pushing, pulling. So it's not just about sports skills, it's about life skills, but having the motivation and the confidence to be able to be active for life. So really it's a health preventative measure.
Yeah.
And it's really for all ages. It goes the full spectrum from cradle to grave, as they like to say. It's wrapped up in the Canadian Sport for Life model under physical literacy. So it's a national movement, and working with various partners locally to sort of get that realm happening.
So why is this important? Are we seeing a lack of confidence in our children and adults in wanting to achieve their goals and not being confident enough to do it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a perfect example. We run over about 65 spring tots programs. The children are ages from 2.5 to about 5. We have 5-year-olds that do not know how to run backwards. And so this is a real problem, leading to obesity, diabetes, other health concerns, chronic concerns, moving as an adult. So for example, if you've never learned to swim as an adult or as a child, what are your chances of hopping in a pool when you're on vacation? Probably pretty slim. Right. And it's a life-saving skill as well. It's not just about movement, but it's about, life and health prevention, health promotion.
Sure. Now, because we're the tournament capital of the country, is that why we're really adopting this and taking it on?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's across Canada, but Kamloops is a real, leader in this area. We have amazing partners, School District 73, Pacific Sport, Interior BC, Interior Health, etc. So everybody kind of comes together, works together. We put on a conference a couple years ago kind of to bring awareness, and now what does that look like next step? So all of our programming within the city for the tots, we have certified coaches. So they take a fundamental movement course. They also take social emotional development training, and they put that into practice. And so anyone who works for the city, Pacific Sport, or the school district need to have this training. Really? So we have partners that we can share instructors, work together, so it's a real community feel, and it's just about moving. It's not just about children, even our chronic disease populations. If you don't know how to do a proper squat, well, when you're older, you can't get on and off the toilet. If you can't lift your arms, you can't maybe brush your hair or shampoo your own hair when you're older. So it's about staying active, staying moving, and keeping your body and independence as long as possible. Absolutely, especially because of this growing age demographic that we're seeing, right? Huge, yeah. So for people who want to learn more about this, are you guys offering a course through the city? We've got the poster up on the screen here. Yeah, so through the city and Pacific Sport, we are 2 co-facilitators, so myself and Katie Clausen, and we run this program, Fundamental Movement Skills. And it incorporates a lot of those lessons about physical literacy, and as well as learning and observing and teaching those fundamental movement skills. So great information for parents, great information for new coaches, or if you're an early childhood educator, or even if you're an elementary school teacher, maybe a generalist that needs some ideas for their classroom. We often work with the school district, and a lot of teachers have come and taken this training, but we always offer it to the community, usually twice a year, once in May and once in September, typically when we do our big hires for all of our programs. Because like I said, we've got 65 programs starting next week and about 20 coaches. So really trying to get them trained and get them ready to go and do some mentoring. But really it's just about lifelong movement is really important. And there is a lot of focus, of course, on the early years because we have the parents who are engaged. It's a great target, but really it is really for everybody. And it's about on the 4 environments. So on the ice and snow, in the water, in the air, and on the ground. So even like tumbling, falling, like those are skills. Learning how to fall is a skill. And you need to know how to do that. So it's important to how to brace or to roll out of it. Or, if you slip on an ice rink parking lot, like if you're a senior and you've had hip surgery, you're learning to rewalk, or you've had a stroke and you need to relearn some skills. So it's really important for the lifespan, and it's really about being active for life. Awesome. All right. And so this is only twice a year offered, and it's coming up in May. So if people would like to register, they can go to kamloops.ca/easyreg. And what a valuable course this is for many people in our community, Nicole. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Thanks for having me. All right.